Hello YouTube, wanted to do something a little bit different here today. So wanted to go over a project that I'm looking to get started here in the next couple of weeks using this original release of the 1964 Galaxie Daytona Sportsman. This was an AMT kit produced in I believe the mid to late 60s. Was able to find this at an antique shop and picked it up for a really good deal. I believe 15 bucks for it. Now, sadly, it does have some parts missing out of it, so I've had to purchase some parts. So, to go through, wanted to also show out, or kind of show some additional parts that are available out there for the old stock cars and NASCARs of, the 60s, 70s. Plastic Performance Products, PPP is what a lot of vendors call them, have produced the roll cages from the early days. So these are the 6 points. You could probably kind of utilize this and redesign it a little bit to match other specific instances, but this is the exact type of roll cage that was used in the car that I'm going to be building. Also from them, they produced this decal sheet, which gives you the 63-64 Ford options for Dan Gurney, Jimmy Pardue, as well as Tiny Lund, which actually is the car that I will be building, this 64 Galaxie. So, as you can see here on the back, some really nice decals. It might come across on some screens as black, but this is actually a very dark navy blue lettering. Looks to be very clear printing. Really nice, just really crystal clear decals. So looking forward to using these. It'll be the first time that I've used those. Also in the build have from PPP as well the 1960-64 Firestone Firestone style stock car tires. Now these are nicely treaded vinyl tires. No center seams, which is nice, and they also have the decals for the Firestone lettering. So take a look there on the back. Get use the numbers off of that, and then as well from them is the early 60s Holman Moody style 9-inch wide tires. This was a design that Holman Moody pretty much patented and used to keep tires from breaking during the races in NASCAR. So you can see that there. Now, my kit was also missing a air intake, so I got this from a 66 Ford Galaxie. It is pretty much the exact same air intake part from the kit. Doing a quick overview of the kit itself, so you can see the old instruction sheet here, which has some markings in it from myself as I went through checking to see what parts I was missing, what I had. So as you can see, for the most part I was missing a few bits and pieces, a couple things I actually found after the fact. Now this one does have a little bit of a different roll cage design that would have been included in the kit. This would be somewhat classified as a curbside, as a lot of extra details is molded into the actual model itself. And one thing that was really neat about the kit at that time, it actually did come with a racing helmet as an option, as well as the original designed fuel cans. Again, those sadly are not in my kit, which for $15 for one of these old kits definitely was still not a bad deal. Original decals that would have come in the kit. Let's see here. So, kind of interesting, the old decals. These, I'm pretty sure, are completely shot at this point. This here I've just kind of lightly fitted together just to kind of get all the parts put into place. You can see the general layout and design of this car. And to be honest, this is actually a pretty hefty car. It definitely weighs a little bit. It does have a fully detailed engine, but as you can see, exhausts are molded in, the rear end's molded in, things like that. So these the mufflers will need to be cut out. I'll go ahead and be doing that. I'm also going to be cutting out, or trying to sand down at least, the original exhaust pipes, running new ones out the side here. So I'll have to fabricate some exhaust pipes, running them through the frame rail and then out the side, drilling out a bit of the door there. You can see the nice clear glass. The very distinct taillights of the Ford Galaxies from that era. The other thing that will need to get removed is that center section there. I'll have to see if it has the filler cap. If not, might have to leave that in place. The rest of the parts themselves are pretty much just straight stock automotive parts. Interior, the engine, all of that detail is pretty much just stock. So as I go through and do the build, I'm planning on videoing the different steps through the process, so you'll get a chance to see the build as it progresses through. And also, mine did also come with the original white wall tires, so those will go into my spares bin. And then just one of the bottom screws had actually fallen out of the car, so I'll go ahead and grab that out to mount it. So again, this will be an interesting build. Not built too many of these older style NASCARs, so I'm definitely looking forward to that process. Like I said, it is more of a curbside kit and definitely an older design, being that you actually have the screws holding the body into place, as well as the bumpers. But like I said, it definitely is a hefty kit. Has quite a bit of weight to it. But yeah, looking forward to that. Hope you guys are as well. Like I said, I'll probably post a couple of incremental videos as the build starts and progresses here in the coming weeks. Probably coming weeks to a month or so is when I'm planning on getting this started. So again, just wanted to give you a bit of a preview. Hope you enjoyed the look at this and at the old kit, and just let me know if you have any thoughts or comments. This will be the first video that I actually go ahead and open up comments to. So have a wonderful rest of your day.